This is 10 years of brutally honest fat loss advice, so you can skip the mistakes, save the time, and finally get results that last. I've been over 200 pounds. I've done keto, carnivore, vegan, raw vegan. I lost my period, wrecked my gut, tanked my hormones, and still couldn't lose that fat sustainably. So I stopped guessing and started learning. I got my 4-year degree in kinesiology. I became a certified strength and conditioning specialist, a holistic nutritionist, and an FDN practitioner, and rebuilt my metabolism from the ground up. Over the last decade, I've helped thousands of women over 30 to build muscle, lose 5 to 40 pounds in 90 days by healing their gut, rebalancing their hormones, and doing it in a way that was sustainable. This video is the shortcut I wish I had. No fads, no gimmicks, no starvation or extremes. Just the truth that actually works. And if you stick with me to the end, I'm breaking down the one shift that changed everything. The thing no trainer or doctor ever told me. Let's get into it. You can lose 5 pounds in 3 days and feel more bloated, softer, and exhausted because what you lost, not fat. It was water, glycogen, and muscle tissue. Let's break it down. Your body stores carbs as glycogen in your muscles and liver. And every 1 gram of glycogen, your body holds on to 3 to 6 grams of water. So when you cut carbs or do a cleanse, that weight drop is just water, not real fat loss. What's worse, most women don't just lose water. They lose muscle, which is the very thing keeping their metabolism healthy. That's why as soon as you eat carbs, that number on the scale goes up fast and your body looks and feels worse. Here's what real fat loss requires. A healthy gut so you could absorb nutrients instead of storing fat. Blood sugar stability to stop cravings, fatigue, and belly bloat. Enough muscle mass to tell your body it's safe to let go of fat. And here's the hard truth. If your body doesn't feel safe, it won't let go of fat. Period. One of my clients came to me after doing an aggressive crash diet, 900 calories a day. Yes, she lost weight fast, but by the end of it, she was exhausted. Her cravings were out of control, and the yo-yo weight came back on. She felt more inflamed, more anxious, and more stuck than ever. Her metabolism had bottomed out, and her body was in full-blown panic mode, holding on to fat, burning through muscle, and begging for nourishment. In just 90 days of working together, we rebuilt her metabolism from the inside out. She went from barely surviving on 900 calories a day to thriving at 1,600 plus calories a day, eating real food, lifting heavy, sleeping better, and feeling stronger than she had in years. And the fat, she has now lost over 50 pounds, not by starving herself, but by getting healthy first. If you're a woman in your 30s and you're thinking, I'll deal with my hormones when I hit menopause, you're already behind. Here's what no one tells you. Hormonal chaos starts long before menopause, typically around age 35 to 38. This phase is called perimenopause, and it could last up to 10 years before your period officially stops. So by the time the symptoms hit hard, you've already been in it for over a decade. Here's what's actually happening. When we hit perimenopause, progesterone drops first. This is your calming, metabolism-friendly, and anti-craving hormone. When it dips, you feel more anxious, crave more sugar, and your sleep tanks. Estrogen becomes erratic, not high, not low, but unpredictable. That's where the water retention, brain fog, mood swings, and stubborn belly fat comes in. Then cortisol creeps up because you're doing all the right things. Overtraining, undereating, chasing weight loss with stress. But your nervous system can't keep up. And here's the twist. You can still be getting your period every month and not ovulating. And ovulation is the key to hormone balance. When you stop ovulating, everything else gets shaky. Blood sugar, mood, cravings, energy. So what do most women do when this happens? They double down on the extremes. More cardio, fewer calories, intermittent fasting, low carb, or now in 2025, they jump on Ozempic or semaglutide, thinking it's the answer. And yeah, the scale drops, but here's what they're actually losing: muscle, glycogen, hydration, resilience. And without muscle, your metabolism plummets, making every symptom worse when menopause actually hits. The result? You feel thinner, but softer, lighter, but weaker, smaller, but more inflamed, exhausted, and imbalanced than ever. And when the next decade arrives, your body has nothing left in the tank to handle it. This is why women hit 42, 45, or 48 and feel like they're falling apart. But the decline actually started years earlier when they were just trying to lose 10 pounds. If your only reason to lose weight is to be smaller, you're going to quit the second life gets hard. And it will get hard because weight loss isn't linear. You'll hit plateaus, you'll have hormone shifts, you'll deal with stress, kids, work, travel, cravings, missed workouts, disrupted sleep. And when that happens, the scale isn't enough. That's why I ask every single woman who joins my program, what's your North Star? Not a number, not a pant size, but a reason that makes you push when you want to give up. Let me show you the difference. Client A, she wants a six-pack for vacation. Cool, but 2 weeks in, she's exhausted. Her kids are sick. Work is insane. The gym? Skipped. Her plan? Out the window. Vacation comes and nothing changed. Now, client B. She's 42, deep in perimenopause, and sick of waking up bloated, tired, and inflamed. She wants to feel strong again for her daughter, for her career, for herself. She's not chasing a number. She's building a body she can live in. Same workouts, same macros, very different fuel. And here's what I've seen over and over working with thousands of women. The one who says, I want to feel proud in front of my kids, they finish. The one who says, I want to sleep through the night again, they show up. The one who says, I'm done letting my gut symptoms control my life, they change everything because their reason runs deeper than the scale. Their why hits home. So here's a challenge. If your goals don't give you chills, they won't carry you through a hard session. You don't need a perfect discipline. You need the right anchor. Because the truth is, it's not about losing weight. It's about building a body and a life you're proud to live in. That's your North Star. And without it, even the best plan falls flat. If this is hitting home for you, if you're realizing you've been trying to lose weight with no real plan, or worse, no real purpose, that's exactly why I created my 90-day whole body transformation. It's the same system I use with my one-on-one clients to restore their metabolism, balance hormones, and lose real fat without extremes. You can start in 2 ways. First, a self-paced course. Follow the program on your own schedule. The second, one-on-one coaching. Work with me directly for personalized guidance. Everything is linked in the description. Pause the video if you need to. Go check it out because the next truth might change everything for you. Here's the truth. If you've been under eating for years, your body isn't going to reward you by dropping fat. It's gonna protect you. Most women think cutting calories is the first step, but in reality, it's the last step. Your metabolism isn't broken, it's adaptive. That means the more you restrict, the more your body learns how to survive on less. Low carb, intermittent fasting, skipping meals, 1,200 calories a day. That's not discipline. That's survival mode. And when your body's in survival mode, it's not burning fat. It's clinging to it. Why? Because from a hormonal and physiological standpoint, fat is protection. Your thyroid slows down, your cortisol rises, your digestion gets sluggish, and you end up tired, bloated, constipated, and frustrated, wondering why the scale won't budge. This is why we rebuild first. In my 90-day transformation, we reverse diet strategically. We bring the food up, not down. We restore gut health so you can absorb nutrients again. We build muscle because muscle raises your metabolic rate, and we regulate your hormones so your body feels safe again. And by doing that, my clients end up dropping fat 5 to 40 pounds in 90 days, eating more food than ever. Take my client Anne, for example. She came to me eating under 900 calories a day, doing endless cardio, and still couldn't lose a pound. She felt stuck, physically and mentally. We rebuilt her metabolism, brought her food up, shifted her mindset, and in just weeks, she started dropping inches, feeling energized, and finally saw her body change without the burnout. You can actually watch her full case study under the case studies playlist, and I'll link it above. If you're thinking, I'm eating healthy and I still can't lose weight, ask yourself, have I actually earned the right to cut? Because once your metabolism is rebuilt, the fat starts falling off, and this time it stays off. You can train hard. You can count every macro. You can fast, restrict, and hit 10,000 steps a day. But if your gut is inflamed, if you're bloated, constipated, or not absorbing nutrients, fat loss stalls, hormones crash, cravings explode. Most women don't realize this, but your gut does way more than digest food. It regulates your metabolism. It converts and clears hormones. It controls hunger, energy, even your mood. And when it's dysfunctional, nothing works. I see it all the time in women over 40. They're eating clean, but still inflamed. Their cycle's off. Cravings are constant. They tried every diet, but their belly fat won't budge. They're tired, bloated, and totally burned out. Not because they're doing it wrong, but because they're missing what matters most. Gut health is the foundation. If you have hidden infections like SIBO, low stomach acid, or dysbiosis, you can't burn fat efficiently, no matter how healthy you eat. This is the #1 reason most women over 30 can't lose fat, and no one's talking about it. Let me give you a real example. My client came to me at 57, doing everything right on paper. She was training every day, eating clean, fasting, doing long walks, but she was exhausted, bloated. Her bowel movements were completely off. She couldn't lose a single pound, and she was running on empty. We ran a GI map and found SIBO, a bacterial overgrowth that was disrupting her digestion, hormones, and metabolism. Instead of throwing more cardio or supplements at it, we rebuilt her digestion. We eliminated the SIBO. We supported her metabolism from the ground up. She lost over 11 pounds, but more importantly, she lost the bloat, the anxiety, the fatigue, and the frustration. Her cravings disappeared, her mood came back, and for the first time in years, she was having daily, regular bowel movements. She's now eating more food than ever, no more fasting, no more extreme cardio, and her entire body transformed. I'll link her full case study above so you can see how we did it. Now you know the 5 hard truths every woman over 30 needs to hear if you're struggling with fat loss. The first one, weight loss does not equal fat loss, and the quick fixes are ruining your metabolism. Second, hormone chaos starts earlier than you think, and the extremes make it worse. Third, you need a North Star because fat loss without purpose never lasts. Number 4, you gotta earn the cut. If you've been under eating, your body isn't ready. And number 5, if your gut is off, nothing works. It's the missing piece for 90% of women I work with. And here's the bottom line. If you're still doing random diets, slashing calories, or trying to out-train your hormones, you're not broken. You're just missing the right system. And that's exactly what I teach in my 90-day whole body transformation. The same system that's helped thousands of women over 30 lose inches, rebalance their hormones, and finally feel at home in their body again. You have 2 ways to start. The first, apply to work one-on-one with me for elite level support, full personalization, and private coaching. The second, start my 90-day transformation as a self-paced course. Same powerful system on your own schedule. Both options are linked for you down in the description below. And remember, 6 months from now, you could be in the exact same spot or 6 months closer to your goals. What's stopping you? If this video helped you, check out the next one right here where I show you exactly how to reset your metabolism and stop storing fat in survival mode.